comment on something. You may pull about shit. And if I want so the 13th base of bottom lens that Shannon Sharp is assault, sexual assault, battery,
Yes. Remember when it was me and you and Veronica gave us that vacation of life and was looking at the yes, it's
yes.
When we was at vacation, and life and for Mickey is as well. Okay, everybody check the board. Everybody now step stop. It's time to put the seat up. Everybody back. It's time to put now feel beautiful.
Yeah. I see.
It's in my hair now. Look. I'm not putting it.
Mystery. That's the way I was born the team. And ranked rival Oregon State was going all the way in the eyes of the fans.
The Steel City might be most associated with this legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. The Tar Heels move, kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Panthers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here it comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide out in motion. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out quickly. And they
Come
wrap him up
on,
at number 4. He gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. The linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions.
You'll be all right, man.
Throws to the tight end.
Oh, thank you, he dropped it.
On the same page, it's incomplete. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Good, man.
The Tar Heels offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Pitts. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes.
FIU.
And you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out. I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The lone back's got it. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Touch pass on the run. Into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of...
Thank you. Y'all sacked him.
Sacked at the 12.
And the defense
man, yo, because they be coming so close to sacking, they be just missing them.
Second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
Looking for a gap. It's Harvey. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by
Thank you.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confuse the quarterback a little bit, force them to hold on to the football.
That's what's the word, player.
Rush to get home.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm. It's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll run it from the gun.
There we go.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Swings it out.
He couldn't hold up the block.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it. Better play by the defense.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
Oh, yeah?
Handoff to the single running back. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
Oh, okay.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels. It's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. A shot toward the end zone.
Ooh,
and swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, he was in different
just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Run the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take another shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete.
I thought he caught that. I was going to say, what in the world?
His fingers and he couldn't hold on. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Oh, offside. Offside was given.
At the 47, the defense needs a 3rd down stop. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Well, jet sweep pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up.
I forgot they're not going to be able to hear nothing.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, North Carolina.
Now on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off.
Jesus. Forget it.
Back to throw, it's Pitts. Makes the grab. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Ball just inside the 40 and the 39 is 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Dang!
Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter.
Nasty pick, man.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
Oh, wow, he just ran right through you.
Was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Going to the running game. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Handoff from the gun.
There we go.
Have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Man, those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Put you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number one, we got to stop the run.
No, I didn't see it.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground, continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Oh, I think that's got to be 4.
On that one, it'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Sit down, dog.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Oh, that's a holding.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag
Should
on
just
the
kept
field.
running it.
Hold open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Here's the handoff. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. This offense has a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Pitts. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
When that happens.
snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Let's it
no. Oh, he caught it!
There's it in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp. As they
Please tell me that's a touchdown. Please, that's fake.
The officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
That was the fakest touchdown pass I've told this whole.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup.
All right, let's play some defense.
Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time. They're up by 27 over the Astronauts. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score.
Hold on.
We score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can for the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
He's got his man. They stop him just a length or 2 short in the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Oh, man, you done missed the fakest touchdown pass ever. Wow, me.
Fires to the big fella.
Shoot.
Tackle is made after the first down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Yeah.
And the Panthers want to move
so
quickly.
It literally just, offensively, it literally just happened like a minute ago.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down.
Yep, 3rd and 18.
He's looking to throw. He's got it. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top.
Fade. That's the same thing I said.
3 quarters in the stats will back that up.
Bruh, I don't even know how I even pulled that off. Well, how he even caught that. 3 of them.
He wants to throw. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I thought, I was like, yeah, that's a pick. Literally, that's all I kept saying to myself. I was like, yeah, that's a pick.
They bring him down.
Well, if not, it was getting batted down. I saw all 3 of them. I said, yeah.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number.
Yeah, as soon as I saw touchdown popped up on the screen, I said, what?
Trailing this much late in the game, but that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires into the end zone.
Let's get it.
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out.
Let's bring this home. Let's bring this home.
Down. The run from the shotgun. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Let's bring this home, fellas.
They'll give it to him again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Nah, dog, you ain't coming back in this game, man. You way too banged up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting.
Yeah, that's why with my running backs, I always try to rotate.
As a result, the clock keeps ticking.
The give and tick, 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 tick.
Dang,
that's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run.
That's what I thought. Man, these guys
give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now they got to get a stop. If it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Hunt. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. right back to it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6.
You said what? Uh-huh. Yeah, we're trying to pick up this you already know, so I'm gonna try to hype. But they picked me off on me so bad, man.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game.
Oh, you talking about right there? Nah. Not right here.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, wait!
North Carolina. And the punishment has been extended.
But did you just see that?
Here in the 4th quarter, and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And you knew this one was over already.
Yeah, yes,
well, an exclamation point to go with it. Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Wide
this is what
open.
You're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to
over 2 people.
You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep throwing the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's.
Talking about
the Jimmys and the Joes.
This
is why